Hello, my dear children. Hope you all are safe and good at health. So, hope you remember what we discussed in the last class. Yeah, about positive and creative thinking. If you have positive thinking, definitely we should have a lot of creative ideas. Otherwise, no, we just like to, imitate others, imitate their thoughts, imitate their actions and all. But if you want to move away from them, if you want to find your own way, you should have creativity. If you want to be creative, definitely you should have positive thinking. So when you read the autobiographies or biographies of famous personalities, the personalities, definitely when we read their biographies and autobiographies, we may understand that definitely they had also faced a lot of hardships in their life, failures in their life, and they had not given up. They had taken inspiration from their hardships or the failures, and that made them reach their destination. And it's because of that they're always respected or remembered for them, even after their death also. If we want to be like that, definitely we should do something different. Otherwise, no, just like a normal person, we can, after birth, you can lead a life up to 60, 70, 80. Afterwards, we can say goodbye to this world. And no one is going to remember us other than our family members or maybe our close friends. No one else is going to remember us. But if you're doing something good for the society or do something creatively, definitely people may remember us all the time. So when we read the autobiographies or biography of famous personalities, we may understand that, we will get a lot of inspiration from their stories, from their, they are not just stories, they're, their experiences. So we may get a lot of inspiration or motivation from them. So today in this chapter, I would like to discuss about such three personalities. So many of you know about, when I say the names, many of you may know about them. First of all, I would like to discuss about Marie Curie. Marie Curie, actually, she was a Nobel Prize winner in physics and chemistry. And she was born in Poland, and the years back it happened. That time, no, women were not accepted like men. But now the situation has changed a lot. We all know it. Nowadays, women can also perform all the professions and anything that the men do. No restrictions are there. But years back situation was not like that. Women were restricted from doing a lot of activities, a lot of jobs and all. So, especially not only in India, in now all part of the world, situation was like that. And she was not allowed to enter the college because only one reason is there. What was it? Yeah, she was a woman. And it was known that it was said that she was dressed up like a man. Yeah, man. Until she was discovered. Somebody else found out that she was a woman. Until then, she entered the college dressed like a man. That much she was enthusiastic to study. And afterwards, what happened, as I told you, she received Nobel Prize in physics as well as chemistry because she has invented medicine for cancer. Cancer is a deadly disease. People are, almost all the people, they are afraid of this disease. So she was the one who found out the medicine for it. So people started respecting her because of that. So another personality, about that I would like to tell is about, our 11th President of India, Abdul Kalam. And you know that, yes, he was a newspaper boy, and actually he's an Asian. He just born in a normal family, and he was not that much good in his studies, and his aim was to become a fighter pilot. That was his ambition, but unfortunately he failed in it. But now what happened, yes, each and every one of us remember him, not as a president. So many presidents are there, isn't it? Before and after him, but we all remember him because of his personality, because of his interest in the missile man of India, right? He's not missile man of India. All people, including children, children like you, and all of us respect him because of his personality. The character he's having, the intelligence he's having. Okay. So That is about the second person. So just we can read about their stories. First of all, page number 11. Madame Curie. When Marie Curie applied for a place at the Krakow University, she was rejected because she was a female. It is said that she attended lectures dressed as a man until she was discovered. Due to her determination to seek answers, Mary went on to make several discoveries and received 2 Nobel Prizes, one for chemistry and the other for physics. Today, thanks to her, we have the X-ray and modern radiation, that is radium and polonium. That's for radiation for the treatment of cancer. It's because of her only. Even though she was rejected, even though she was demotivated, but she didn't give up. She had that much enthusiasm within her. So now situation has changed. No one is there to prevent us from doing anything. So if we have the motivation or inspiration, definitely we can achieve everything in our life. Next one, about the Dr. Apj Abdul Kalam. In his early childhood days, he was just another newspaper delivery boy with average grades in school. Dr. Abdul Kalam went on to study aerospace engineering after he failed to realize his long-cherished dream of becoming a fighter pilot. He rose to head India's missile program and finally occupied the highest office in the country. What is it? Becoming the 11th President of India. He has received several distinguished awards, including the Bharat Ratna. That is about Dr. Apj Abdul Kalam. Third personality is Thomas Alva Edison. We all have heard about Thomas Alva Edison. Yes, invention of the bulb, isn't it? Not only that, he had invented nearly, I think, 1,093 patents. After inventing or discovering something, they will be given patent for it, authorization for it. So 1,093. When we think about or when we discuss about Thomas Alva Edison, very interesting thing about him that he hadn't received even formal education. He just attended school only for 3 months. That is it. Can you believe it? And he was taught to read and write languages and subjects. Who helped him to do that? His mother. And self-learning. Afterwards, he learned everything by himself only. And another defect, another important point about this Alva Edison was that he had got hearing problem. Partially deaf. He couldn't hear. So, even if we were in such a place, definitely we must have not done like this. But that problem was his inspiration or his motivation. That made him invent so many new things. So the another personality, just look at the text. Thomas Alva Edison invented the light bulb, but only after innumerable attempts. Don't think that within a first or second attempt, scientists, they are discovering something or inventing something. It's quite wrong. After doing a lot of experiments, and they had met failures and failures and failures, and finally only they could manage to achieve. Edison received very little formal education, I told you already, only 3 months, and was taught basic language and arithmetic at home. Fueled by innate curiosity, that was his fuel, innate curiosity, inbuilt curiosity. We all should have that. Edison kept developing different inventions and looked at each failure as a step closer to success. Then what many of us think, if we face failure, what we think, we may feel to stop that right there. But Edison, he was not like that. He had faced a lot of failures in his life, and finally only he could manage to invent nearly 2,000 new things. 1,093, not 2,000, okay. This attitude made him a great inventor who accumulated nearly 1,093 US patents in his lifetime. 1,093 things he had invented. You don't even imagine that. Just think, he did not have even formal education, and even a graduate or postgraduate or an talent, educated person cannot do that. But he had done it because of his curiosity, because of his inbuilt motivation, and he was a self-motivator. So he motivated himself, and with the help of his family, definitely his mother helped him a lot. He could manage to do so many things. So from their stories, you can understand that they all had faced hardships in their life, but still they did not give up. They could manage to do something, and it's because of that we all remember them now also, isn't it? After their death also, every time we remember them. Next one, the author of the bestseller, The Power of Positive Thinking, book was written by Dr. Norman Pauls. Recipe for cultivating a positive attitude. There's a recipe is there for cultivating a positive attitude. It is not as simple as that. We should cultivate that positive attitude. Many of us don't have that. We know when we think about something positive, immediately the negative thoughts come to our mind. That only we can do something to prevent it. No one else can do something for that. Be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. That's the one important thing. Be strong. You should teach your mind that nothing can stop me from thinking positively. Nothing can. Don't let the mind control you. Please don't let the mind control you. You control your mind. You are the one to control your mind. Please don't be a slave of your mind. Your mind should be your slave. Just opposite should happen. Then only you can do something positively. If you are the slave of your mind, I'm damn sure that you can't do anything good for the society. At least for yourself, you cannot do anything. Talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet. Make all your friends feel there is something special in them. Look at the sunny side of everything. Definitely, as I told you, if there is light, darkness is there. That is the same in the case of each and every one. When we look at ourselves, if I look at me, if I introspect, definitely I could see positives as well as negatives within me. Yes. Because we are humans, we can't say that. I can't say I'm perfect. I have my own negatives and positives. Because I am created by God. And what God has created, positives as well as negatives are there. If I meet a person in my life, he also has this positive and negative quality. But I should do what? I should find the positive. I should try to find out the positive in every person I meet in my life. Think only the best. Be as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. If your friend or if your neighbor, if your well-wisher, if anyone share his or her success with you, definitely you should feel that success. It is not simply telling, okay, congrats, okay, well done, okay, yeah, I appreciate you. Then each and everyone can say that, but it should come from the heart. If you have a mind to accept others' success as our own, then definitely know that from the positive attitude begins. If you feel sad at others' victory or others' success, keep in mind that you had started to develop negative thinking. If you try to accept or appreciate wholeheartedly the success of any other person, definitely know you have started to develop a positive attitude. That can bring, wonders in your life if you start doing it. Otherwise, if you start feeling jealous of others' victory or, feel, tensed on hearing others' victory or others' achievement, then they are not going to lose anything. But you are the loser, isn't it? Negative thoughts. If negative thoughts are there in your mind, negativity increases, negative human hormones will develop, and it all can cause a lot of problems in you. Your face, if you have always negative thought, even when we look at such person's face, we can understand it very clearly. That negativity is there. But if you're always positive, you have a positive smile, just wear a positive smile. Everything changes. You become more and more beautiful. Forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. As I told you, to us as human, we all make mistakes. Without mistakes, we are not going to learn anything. So mistakes. Learn from mistakes. Please don't be a slave of the mistakes. Learn from the mistakes and you can achieve greater things in your life. Give everyone a smile. You are not going to lose anything if you smile at a person. Spend so much time improving yourself that you have no time left to criticize others. Another tip I should like to give you. Just try to improve yourself all the time. Just think about that only. How can I improve myself? How can I improve my handwriting? How can I improve my memory? How can I learn new languages? And if you start doing that, definitely you will not get time to criticize others, to speak bad about others, to speak ill about others. First, look to you. Introspection is very important. Look to ourselves, then find out the mistakes. Find out about, talents. Now, especially you have got enough time to do that, right? Take this time in a positive manner. Because we all are shut at our own houses because of this pandemic. And you can utilize this time for the benefit of you. You will get more time to spend with your family members. Utilize that time. Learn, develop new hobbies. Instead of blaming that COVID, I cannot go to school, like, oh, I'm missing my friends and all. Definitely, we all are human, we may feel it. But instead of that, no, yeah, I will get chance, no. Within 1 year, it will be gone, and definitely I can meet my friends, I can be in school. Likewise, think and utilize this time meant for you. Inculcate new hobbies. Start trying to do something creatively, because you have enough time now, right? So talk with your parents. If you have grandparents at home, try to spend some time with them. Talk with them in in a respectful manner. That's all, you can do it. Okay, then they also will be happy, you also feel happy. They need to share so many things with you, so try to hear all these things. Definitely, there may be stories, there may be their own experiences, because they are eagerly waiting to speak with you. So, and of course they may have some advice for you. Take it in a positive manner. That also, definitely generation gap is there. They lived in a age that is entirely different from you, so they cannot accept the many things that you are doing now. So they may advise you, they may criticize you. So please take everything in a positive manner. That's very important thing, because we try to step into other shoes, think the way they are thinking. Definitely, no, so many problems can be solved there. Be too big for worry and too noble for anger. Another important truth that he expounds is that any fact facing us is not as important as our attitude towards it. For that determines our success or failure. The way we approach any problem, that's very important. Problem is not an important thing. The way we approach the problem is very important. If we approach the problem in a positive manner, we know that solution is there, definitely we can achieve. We can solve that. Otherwise, no. If we approach in a negative manner, we are not going to do anything in it. The way you think about a fact may defeat you before you ever do anything about it. That thought can defeat you. Without doing something, no, that negative thought can defeat you. Before solving a problem, if you think that, no, I can't solve it, I can't, no. If you say continuously that, everything ends there. Yeah, you have already defeated by the problem. Please don't let your mind think like that. For every problem, a solution is there. Our duty is to find out. If your problem is there, if you cannot solve it, then why are you worrying about it? Leave it. If a problem is there, if you can solve it, then why do you worry? You go and solve it. That's the two options. If you can't solve it, definitely if you know it, just forget about it. Then why should you think about it? There's unsolved. No problem in the world does not have any solution. All the problem, if problem is there, definitely solution is also there. The way we think may result in whether it will be successful or not. You are overcome by the fact because you think you are. So how then can we cultivate this good habit of looking at the bright side of life? How can we? Start simply. Do not let any circumstance or task daunt you until you have given it your best shot. Yes, if you are going to face any problem, don't overthink about it. Just try to solve it. Before that, please don't reach in a conclusion. I cannot, or it will be like that. Oh, it will be negative. Oh no, it is not going to happen. Before thinking that, just try to do it. Just try to work on it. Then only you can reach a solution. Start simply. Never compare yourself with others. Another important thing. We all are having that attitude. Whatever we face now, whatever we do know, we try to compare with others. Please stop doing that. Because we all are unique. Am I right? I'm different from you. You are different from me. Each and everyone is unique. We have our own abilities, talents, etc. are different. Because we all are the creation of God. God hasn't created any waste. All of us have hidden qualities in it. My talent may be different from your talent, and your talent may be different from his or her talent. That's quite natural. If all are alike, no, then what's in use of living this world? If all are alike, if all are every time if we are happy, every time it is sunny, no night, every time it is day and no, nothing, no variety or nothing new in it, no. So we all are unique. We all have varieties of taste, varieties of interest and all. First, try to find out. Okay, you are a unique individual with significant talents and qualities. Work on improving your virtues instead of being envious of others. You have virtues means good qualities we are having. Try to find out it, improve it. Instead of envious, please don't be jealous of others. Let them do what they like, because their talent is different from your talent. Try to think about it. Next, imagination is a true magic carpet. Yes, says Dr. Norman. Imagination. Imagine. That doesn't mean daydreaming. Both are different. Imagination can bring out creativity. So try to think creatively and positively about any challenge or failure you face in life. Try to find at least one positive quality about any negative situation that you face. Yes. Now, as I told you, this is a negative situation. We all are facing the same situation. Try to find out at least one positive quality about this present situation. Any situation, no, you may have faced at least a single drawback in the life, any problems in the life. So try to find something positive in it. Try this with people too. Try to focus on at least one positive quality in a person you do not like too much. Of course, when I ask you the name of the person you don't like most, I hope many of you have the answer. Any single person you may say, whether maybe an artist, maybe a character, maybe an actor, maybe your teachers, or maybe your friends, or maybe your neighbors, anyone. I don't think all of you are having, but many of you may have if I ask this question. So immediately, at least a face comes to our mind when I ask you who is name the person who hate you the most, or who hate you or you hate the most. So think about that person. Of course, a face or maybe more faces have come to your mind. Think one positive thing about that person. Yeah, think. Just now itself think about that positive quality of that person. This will gradually help you see the good in others and in situations. Just try to do it when you feel angry towards anyone. Just for a second, for a while, just be calm and think about the positive situation or positive quality of that person. If your parents come and scold you, you may feel angry. I too feel angry if somebody scold me. That's quite natural. That time, just think about that positive quality of that person who is scolding you. Yes, he's or she's having some positive qualities. Then before getting angry towards that person, before starting to shout at that person, try to think the positive quality of that person. Definitely, no. If you inculcate or if you start to develop such a habit, definitely you can be a positive thinker. Yeah, a small activity there for you. Please submit it to your class teacher. Okay, think of any negative situation or failure that you are facing in your life right now and write on one positive quality or possibility in this situation. Okay, that's very so please try to do and send it to your upload in the Google Classroom. Okay, answer of this question, upload in the Google Classroom, and your class teacher, she will check it. Okay, or she will check it. Okay, so please take the positive in every negative situation, and I want you children to be positive all the time. Try to say goodbye to all the negative thoughts. Yeah, definitely. I hope many of you are having negative thoughts now also. In situations are different for each and every one of us, right? The situation I face is different from the situation you face. So the thoughts also may change from one person to another. But one thing is quite common. Try to find out positivity in any negative situation. Then you can lead a happy life, children. Happy and satisfied life. Start stopping finding out, finding only fault in others. Please stop doing it. If you feel angry towards anyone, try to find the positive in that person. Try to develop such an attitude. Definitely, God may help you to achieve what you wish in your life. So please be positive and lead a happy life. Be creative. Okay, children. Bye. Take care.